So in today's video, I have built a tiny remote completely from scratch, from designing to assembly. So let's get into the video. First of all, here is the PCB design, and big thanks to Electronicproject for designing the PCB. And here is the 3D model of our PCB. Once all the components are assembled, it will look like this. Now it's time to order the PCBs, and I'm going to order the PCB from JLCPCB, who are also sponsor of this video. They provide premium quality PCB at a very affordable price. Like here you can see, if you go for a 6-layer PCB, you can save up to $30. They also offer flexible PCB assembly, and you can also order SMT stencils as well. And the best part, you can also order nano-coated SMT stencils. Since the PCB has some SMT components, I'm going to order them, and you can also order SMT stencils starting at just $3. The ordering process is very simple. First we have to upload the PCB file, and after some time it will process. Once it's uploaded, you can see the both front and back side of our PCB. Now you can choose the PCB quantity and the color. So here I'm going with black color, and as you can see, after selecting black, it's get updated. Now keep the resetting as it is, and then select the stencil. In the nano coated section, select yes. You can also customize the stencil size, so I am setting it according to my PCB dimension so that it will easier to assemble. You can also select the stencil quantity, then save it to cart. I will also add a normal SMT stencil to give you a proper comparison between a normal stencil and a nano coated one. And I will also order another PCB, so the process will be same. Upload the cover file, select the PCB quantity and color. And since the PCB also needs some SMT stencils, I will order that as well. And you can also use JLC One app, where you will get all the JLC service like PCB manufacturing, PCB assembling, 3D printing and CNC machining. It is available for both Windows and Mac, and you can also download it on your mobile from the Play Store and the App Store. You will find the download link in the video description. Well, after 1 week, I have received my order, so without wasting any more time, let's unbox all the products that I have ordered from JLCPCB. So first, here we have the PCB which I will use in my upcoming video, so I will keep it aside. And here is our remote PCB which I am going to assemble today. And these two SMT stencils are for our remote. One is nano coated and the other one is normal stencil. So let's unbox all the SMT stencil first. So this is our remote SMT stencil, and as you can see, the quality is quite good. And this one is the nano coated one of our remote PCB. You can clearly see the difference between them. I will tell you more about them later. Now let's unbox our remote PCB. And as you can see, the PCB quality is very good. That's why I always prefer JLCPCB over others. All the SMT footprints and seal screen are in perfect place. So if you want to turn your design into reality, you can use JLCPCB service, and if you will join through my link, you will get some amazing coupons. So now I'm going to show you the difference with the help of water. I will drop some water on both the stencil and let's see the result. First I will drop some water on normal stencil. And as you can see, some tiny water droplets are still there on the surface. Now let's do the same with nano coated one. And as you can see, there are almost no water droplets left on it. This is because its surface is treated with a very thin invisible coating, hydrophobic and non-stick layer applied at the microscopic level. So let's assemble the PCB. First of all, we have to apply the solder paste, and to apply it properly, we need SMT stencil. And so first I will place the SMT stencil over the PCB and secure it masking tape, so that while applying the solder paste it will not move. Then I can easily apply the solder paste properly. So here I will suggest that for small assembly components with tiny pads, you should always prefer nano-coated SMT stencil for better application of solder paste. You can also reuse them again and again as compared to normal ones, as it's easier to remove the solder paste from nano-coated stencil and it doesn't stick with the PCB or the wall of the stencil. So as you can see, I have applied the solder paste using the stencil and it's look much cleaner and better for placing component and assembling. But the video is getting too long. I will cover the remaining part in part 2, so stay tuned for that and don't forget to visit JLCPCB, link in the video description.